Today, we're looking at the animated film that's dealing with socialism called Animal Farm from Angel Studios. It's the story that challenges us to think about truth, leadership, and the condition of the human heart. The storyline for this film is similar and yet drastically different in big ways from the original story released in 1945. Now, if you were never required to read this story in school, don't worry, you won't be lost. The movie starts with the human farmer about to lose everything. He's going to lose his ranch. But that's when the animals rise up and change things. They believe that they can create a more equitable, a better, a fair society and work things out. And at first, things go well. They make a clear set of rules. They all agree to it. They're going to follow through. But then slowly over time, things begin to change, and you have politicians saying what they want. I mean, pigs saying and doing what they want. And that's not always best. As I watched this, I wanted to yell back at the screen saying, no, don't do this, or, oh, no, that is not going to work out well. But, you know, the truth became distorted, lies were told, and the animals got into trouble. But it's just a film. And this version introduces some modern elements, including the use of drones as a form of control or surveillance. And instead of a windmill, as in the original story, the animals build a water mill. So things are a little bit different. The original tension, it's still there between truth and power. If you're watching this review on YouTube or social media, hit the like and the subscribe button so that you can see future reviews. And if there's a comment section, let us know if you read the original story or maybe what another worthy film would be worth watching. Let us know that too. And always check out, for more faith-based and inspirational movie information, our website of Faith and Family Flicks, that's FLICKS.com. Animal Farm does not quote scripture, but there are some strong biblical themes present. Pride replacing humility. Lies being told and animals letting their flesh lead them into trouble. And I'm also reminded about 1 Peter chapter 5, verses 1, 2, and 3, where leaders and elders are to be good shepherds, leading others eagerly and not lording over them, but instead being good examples. The story reminds us truth matters. Leadership carries responsibility. The heart must stay aligned with what is right. And while it's not a traditional faith-based film, it opens the door to meaningful conversations about integrity, accountability, and staying grounded in the truth. Animal Farm uses well-known voice actors and animation that has come a long way. And the message of working hard is very important and very present. They need to remember this. We need to help each other also by choice, not because we're told to. And as far as warnings, there are none, except don't go in expecting this to be the same as the classic story. The message is still there, but there's been a lot of updates. There's no bad language to remind you of, and the violence that takes place is not shown on camera. Although there are 2 QR codes you're going to be made aware of at the very end when the credits roll. I point this out to you now so that if you choose to use them, you won't have to go searching for your phone. One is a joke, and then one is to help other people out. Now, this movie, it's best for older teens and adults because, frankly, we can understand the idea of putting things off becomes trouble, or working together for the greater good is a good idea. And, we should all have a good moral compass. It's important. Hello. Now, I try to live my life God's way, and I'm in the world, but not of the world. And I try to keep this in my own mind and my own heart. And that's the idea. This is a great movie for discussion groups, and even reminding ourselves to stay the course, to encourage one another, and at times to build each other up. Also, it's a good idea to keep sharing the popcorn and keep sharing movies worthy.